that if you think that we're grateful, I lied. I want to tell you, Cohort 24, that if at some point I made you feel unique or special in any ways, I lied. Truth be told, people, that words cannot explain how grateful we feel. We are not grateful to the team. We are blown away by what you guys have done. And to our partners, we are not eternally grateful, but we are indebted to you guys. And Cohort 24, you people, I feel so privileged to having spent 4 weeks under the shadow of your tremendous brilliance. And that alone for me makes me realize and confident that Africa is in great hands. Because you guys are out there. Now the story is told of a monk in ancient China who was tasked to fetch water from the valley to the temple every single morning. And if you would know, in China, they have a bamboo and 2 buckets attached to it. But the thing about that story is that one of the buckets, the right side bucket, was in a good state. Okay, it would fetch water from the valley and bring it back to the temple. But the left side bucket was a leaky bucket. So imagine every single morning, this guy have never wanted to change the leaky bucket. So, when the bucket would retire in the night, in the dark, and they would retire, the leaky bucket would be bullied because it has never played its role well. The right side bucket would make fun of the leaky bucket. And one day that morning, they decided to speak up. And who starts? Guess what? The right side bucket. He said, "Mr. Monk, I'm your faithful servant. I help you fetch water every single morning. And I think I deserve a reward." And the monk, as he was wise, listening quietly, and then he heard the leaky bucket, with his broken voice, raising his broken voice and saying, "I'm sorry, sir. I disappointed you because I did not play my role well. I couldn't fetch water. I couldn't contain water in me. The water would spill along the way." And the monk decided to stand up and say, "Let's take a walk together, both of you." And they took a walk going outside. And he told the right side bucket, "Well done, good job. Because of you, people back in the temple were not dying with thirst. Because of you, people would have food. Because of you, people would shower. Because of you, life keeps running back in the temple." And he turned to the left side bucket, and guess what he says? "I'm so proud of you. Look, just take a look on the left side where you were passing. You see those beautiful flowers over there? They wouldn't exist if you didn't let your water spill. They wouldn't exist. You see those beauty? You see their beauty, you see their colors, you see the green side over there, and the animals the fly that they host over there. That was because of you. Opposed to the right side where it's really dry. So I want to tell you here today, maybe you're not as creative as Tash. Maybe you're not as bold and confident as Tole. Maybe you're not as humble and perspicacious as Yasmin. Maybe you're not unapologetically brilliant as Hamdia. Maybe I'm going to go over and over and over again and mentioning each and every one of you, but time is our default. But I want to tell you, you are you. Because if you were doing the exact same thing the other person was doing, one of you would be irrelevant. Yeah, you can clap. I just want to tell you that you're not unique. She told you you're not a great leader. You already know that. You're not special. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to you individually. But you're a limited edition. And being a limited edition being a limited edition, I'm so hurting right now. If you don't go and implement yourself, not only you will suffer, but the rest of the world will suffer, because you would have taken away the you in the universe equation. We have dedicated our lives here, coming from 14 countries, to serve our communities. Collectively, we're serving approximately 1.2 billion Africans. And some of these people we will not even meet, or we will not even know. But I want to tell you that these people have faces. They have families. They have hopes. They have dreams. They have stories. And they are fellow Africans and human beings like us. And by virtue of that bond alone, they are worthy of our service. They are worthy of our sacrifice. They are worthy of our commitment. We have created bonds here. We have fallen in love. Some got their hearts broken. But we have gone through thick and thin together. We have gone to hell and back. We have endured the cold of broken hearts. We have overcome our fear of the high ropes. But I hope they're not recording that. But we have endured a lot of challenges together, but that was just the beginning. There are so many others to come, but I stand here to pledge that I will be as a friend with you to meet those challenges, wherever you will be at. And look, you might, when you will go back, your community might put you on a pedestal. They might put you right there. They might look up at you for guidance. They might call you mentor. I got a couple of mentors here, and you know yourselves. They might call you mentors, but as my mom always said, with higher levels comes higher devils. You might not be in the winning team, like some of us were not in the winning team of the design challenge. And you might think this is all there is. You might think this is all there is. But look, you are put in a season for a reason. Whether you were in the winning team, whether you were not in the winning team, we will all agree that it's not about the destination, it's about the journey that we took together. I learned to fall in love. I learned to appreciate and etc. But look, as you're going back to your countries, today is African Day. People like Mandela, people like Jomo Kenyatta, people like Patrice Emery Lumumba, and the list is long. These guys stood up one day and said, let's start. We might not see the result of this in our lifetime, but let's start. And I'm here to tell you today, let us continue. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.